This week on Planet Cruise Weekly, we are looking into an award-winning cruise line. They've won loads. With BTA Awards, it was Best Small Cruise Ship and Best Specialist Cruise Line. They've also won Best for Enrichment at the Wave Awards and also Best Shore Excursions. That was an editor's choice on Cruise Critic.
Well, who are they then?
Voyages to Antiquity, Glenn. Voyages to Antiquity. Now, today we're talking about Voyages to Antiquity, and they're a cruise line that have just one ship.
Yep.
That's all they need. It's the intimate 350 passenger motor vessel Aegean Odyssey, which boasts an incredible wine list, great service, and a wonderful roster of unique award-winning shore excursions. So Aegean Odyssey entered service in 1973 and around 15 years later was converted to a cruise ship. So you're looking at a classic ship here. And there's a big fan base for classic day ships that don't look like a block of flats at sea. This looks like a ship, sounds like a ship, absolutely beautiful.
So I think the ship has a casual sophistication and looks inside are quite casual with light colours all around the ship. She's known to be classy, elegant and traditional in every way. Now, Voyages to Antiquity is focused on passengers interested in destinations, lectures and itineraries rather than the old razzle dazzle, and this is shown through the included shore excursions and its evening entertainment. There are lectures, concerts, piano bar music and of course classical trios.
But before we get into deep, let's simply say don't forget to subscribe, because there's loads of other great content on this channel. The numbers of subscribers are growing all the time. We'd love you to be part of the family. So hit the subscribe button and you can keep up to date with everything we release here at the Planet Cruise YouTube channel.
Okay, let's get this right from the start. Voyages to Antiquity are inclusive. This is perfect if you're an explorer or an adventure traveller. You can get off the ship in one of the many destinations they offer and not have to worry about a single thing when you get back on board.
So what exactly does that include? Well, for a start, it includes selected excursions in port, which is a massive cost saving. Later on, it goes into selected wine when you're back on board, and also beer and soft drinks with your meals. It includes gratuities as well, which is another biggie. All the enrichment programs, such as the great lectures and talks and presentations. It includes headsets for excursions, of course all the meals, and that's in a variety of restaurants, and 4 to 5 star hotel stays pre or post cruise. All of that is included.
Good. So just for clarity, the only thing you have to pay for is drinks outside of the evening mealtime. Drinks are included only during dinner. Now, when you look at the Aegean Odyssey, you get to see a ship that clearly bases its selling points on the destinations it goes to. The itineraries are specialised and take in historic and destination-minded passengers to visit remnants of great civilisations around the world. Itineraries are generally from 12 to 18 days, along with a variety of pre- and post-cruise stays in beautiful cities like possibly Athens or Venice.
Now, the line offers a number of classic itineraries which leave from Venice and stop at the ports of the Aegean, and also from Funchal, Madeira, which includes stops in Morocco, the Canary Islands and mainland Spain. It also offers no-fly cruises from Tilbury, calling in at UK destinations including the Orkney Isles. And in the past few years, they've added a number of new destinations, including Iceland, Norway, the Baltics, the Black Sea, South Africa, India and Southeast Asia.
Shore excursions are the epicentre of Voyages to Antiquity, and except for a handful of special tours, all are included in the price of the voyage. For instance, on a 40-night Rome to Venice itinerary, the ship makes 11 ports of call and offers 21 excursions. Now that's really impressive, especially if you're the type of person who wants to cruise to memorable destinations around the world and travel and see some of these great places. Now, the ports that don't offer any excursions are usually small, intimate ports, such as the island of Hydra in the Greek islands, where the best way to explore is to get lost in the back streets or relax in a taverna near the harbour area.
So one of the great things that you will notice if you go to Hydra, and again, this is quite a rare place to cruise to. Very few ships go there. So this is a real treat. There is a local hydrofoil, of course, that transfers people from nearby islands to Hydra and drops them off at the local taxi rank. And when I say local taxi rank, I mean a line of donkeys, because there are absolutely no vehicles on the island whatsoever. So for those of you who are new to cruising and not old grizzled sea dogs like Glenn and I, let me tell you, to have excursions, the majority of excursions included in the price of the cruise is really unusual, and it's really, really good value because you can pay a lot of money up front to go on a lot of these excursions.
You can. Because I used to be excursions manager, I know how much people were spending.
Exactly. This is the man who was doing it all. He's putting his feet up and having a whale of a time. But with Voyages to Antiquity, it's all included, which is great. There are a couple of excursions which you can pay a small supplement for because they're so big and they do so much.
Yeah, but most of the general ones, you know, most of the tours in every port.
In every port, there are choices for you to choose, which are included.
And that's going to be one of the big savings because you pay it all up front, and then, as I said, you're not going to get a big bill at the end of the cruise. So let's crack on now and talk about dining, everyone's favourite subject, and people will never starve on a cruise ship. But here on Voyages to Antiquities, they take it to the next level. So as well as being one of the most historically interesting and naturally beautiful destinations, the Mediterranean is also home to an unsurpassed culinary tradition. This gastronomic culture of using the very best fresh local ingredients, cooked in a simple but delicious and healthy style, and by being originally based in the Mediterranean, a lot of the meals provided have that Mediterranean touch.
So the main restaurant on board is called the Marco Polo, and it's a great option for lunch or dinner should you want a more formal dining experience where you're being served to the table. Lunchtime menus include favourites such as parma ham and melon, beautiful grilled fish and pasta specials, and the evening will consist of a choice of 3 or 4 main courses and desserts, specially chosen by top chefs. The other option, of course, is a terrace cafe. This is great for breakfast and lunch and for dinner, and it features indoor and outdoor seating and an open grill. So if you like things a little bit more al fresco, slightly more relaxed, this is a really great option for you.
Now in the evenings you can have tapas on the terrace. This gives a beautifully informal feel yet sophisticated atmosphere of a Mediterranean bistro. Here you can choose from a selection of mouthwatering appetizers, try a delicious seafood paella, or pick the wide range of authentic Italian pizzas. Now we've mentioned this previously in episodes that the idea of afternoon tea is slowly dying out, and us British do love an afternoon tea. Now this is something magical about the tradition of taking a tea at sea, and guess what? Aegean Odyssey has this one covered.
Oh yes, afternoon tea, big tick. So on afternoons when you are not ashore exploring on one of those included excursions, there is a selection of freshly prepared sandwiches, cakes and scones that will be served in the observation lounge. And accompanying these, it is of course a wonderful selection of refreshing teas, a choice of coffees, so maybe you can have a cup of Darjeeling or a Sam and a slice of freshly baked cake and those beautiful panoramic views. An absolutely perfect combination.
Now let's move on to activities on board, obviously to keep you all occupied while you're not in port. So if you want to keep in the loop with everything that's happening at the market and take advantage of the extensive lecture programmes for those wanting to leave their holiday having learnt something new, Voyages to Antiquity have taken the Best for Enrichment awards and continue to impress with their enriching activities on board and ashore. An example of enrichment that is included is the Shipwide Lecture Theatre. Now this provides an excellent location for visiting scholars and professors keen to talk about local history and inform you about the places you're about to visit.
Adding to the relaxation, the Spa and Fitness Centre is perfect for winding down with an outdoor pool, fully equipped gym and sauna, and even a hairdresser. There we go. For a touch of added luxury, you can treat yourself to a massage, a beauty treatment, or a bit of yoga. Now, the Aegean Odyssey has a beautifully appointed and well-stocked library. There's also an extensive range of volumes covering classical history, really important for some of the places you're going to be visiting, and your voyage to antiquity. See what I did there?
There you go.
There's literature, art, architecture and philosophy all included in there as well in the library, and it also has a range of magazines and newspapers when available from picking up in the port. In addition, there's also a selection of onboard games from chess through to Monopoly.
Now during the evenings, a string trio provides the backdrop to a soiree of swapping stories of the day and relaxing in good cheer. Casual dining after dinner and an occasional visiting cabaret act or vocalist will also feature throughout the cruise. So you won't get the big nightclub or decks party style that you have on the larger ships, but this is all because it's more relaxed on board Aegean Odyssey. This is because they intend for you to be immersing yourself in the locations that you're visiting on a daily basis.
Now, if you're anything like myself and Glenn, all that exploring will absolutely wear you out by the end of the day. So when you get back to a ship, a nice glass of wine and some relaxing background music is a perfect way to finish the day. The night should always end with a master-crafted cocktail or a sherry in the Charleston Lounge, where an intimate live band will be playing all night.
Let's move on and talk about cabins. Now, these are classically elegant but far from stuffy and formal. Aegean Odyssey is designed to offer sophisticated travellers every comfort at sea. Cabins are relatively spacious and a large proportion of them are fitted with balconies. But it's the type of holiday advertising the destination more than the ship itself.
So all the cabins have flat screen TVs, 2 pin plugs, which are the European 220 volts, a shower and bath, makeup and shaving mirror, toiletries from Molten Brown or Glam, big tick, hairdryer, adequate storage space, a bureau with a mini fridge, of course air conditioning, and an electronic safe. Now actually, one of the many little touches that we really like about the cabins is the fact that they have a lot of options for solo travellers, and they do take care of you if you are looking to travel alone. And that's really important because on any one cruise with Voyages to Antiquity, it tends to be up to about 80 people travelling solo, which is brilliant if you do want to meet other like-minded people and you're worried about constantly being surrounded by couples or family groups. This is a place where you'll be made to feel welcome and where you'll be able to meet other like-minded people. We've done an episode all about solo travellers.
Yes, we have.
So have a look in the description below. There'll be a little link and you can find out more about some of our top tips to do with solo travelling.
Not only this, depending on availability, you'll be offered free business class upgrades if you're a balcony guest. Now, this will also help you enjoy that extra little bit of pampering, and of course, who doesn't like that? They also have a fantastic loyalty program called the Odyssey Club. This gives you extra benefits the more you travel with Voyages to Antiquity. You will automatically be enrolled in the loyalty program and will receive benefits when booking your 2nd, 3rd or 4th cruise.
Now these benefits include a 5 to 10% discount on future bookings, complimentary Wi-Fi, complimentary laundry, complimentary bottle of wine, exclusive welcome party, and more. In addition to this, if you cruise for a milestone number of days, then there are even more added benefits. You may even get to cruise with Glenn from Matelli. Well, thank you very much for watching this episode of Planet Cruise Weekly. Hopefully that has given you a bit more of an understanding about Voyages to Antiquity. And again, all the benefits that you get when you cruise with them. It's one ship, but it's small, it's intimate.
And that's what people like.
Very inclusive.
They don't want the big ships all the time, and it goes to really good destinations.
Absolutely.
Food, service is good. That's what they want.
Yeah, if cruising for you is about destination and about luxury and about making it personal and about also educational, as well as relaxing, then this is a really great option for you. Thanks very much for watching. From Keith and Glenn, we'll see you again soon.
Cheers, guys.
Hi all, thanks for watching that video. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe below. Remember to click that bell to get all notifications. And if you're looking for more fantastic travel video content like this, then click on the videos to the right, it'll be really informative, or click on the Planet logo to the left to go to our website for more fantastic deals.